This is just going to be a video with me yapping the entire time, but I just do not see why people like Tokyo Re, bro. Like, I look at this game, I read the description, incredibly difficult with little to no handholding. But is that an excuse to just have, like, no info on the game, bro? No offense. Like, I couldn't find a single grain of info on this game. And understand, I did go into the Discord server for this game. I looked in all the pinned messages, I typed it in, trying to find a Trello, trying to find a wiki or anything, right? Because no hand holding doesn't mean that the game shouldn't have even a grain of info in there. So I'm looking through anything, just for any sort of info I could get on this game. But there's just nothing, man. Nothing that tells me, you know, jack about anything. And that's what I don't like in games like this. And then the thing about the game itself is I just don't feel like games like this are gonna do well. This game's not gonna survive for long, man. Let me be honest, it's not gonna survive for long. It's definitely going to die. The thing that appeals to this game, to these games, is that people just want to play Type Soul. Let me be honest, people just want Prime Type Soul back. If Type Soul even ever had a Prime. But that's all people want. They don't really care about Tokyo Re. They didn't care about Ghoul Re. They want to play Type Soul. They want to have their parry-based gameplay. And the moment a game brings that in there, hardcore parry-based gameplay, bam, they're all on it. Like, Tokyo Re is already down to a 64% like rating. Mind you, it was at a 67% like rating yesterday. It's the like to dislike ratio is constantly going down more and more. Like, I thought it would start to climb, but no, it just keeps going down. Devil Hunter, understand, has a 91%, but this game has a 64%, man. Come on, dude. Like, no offense, but when are y'all gonna learn that you can't make a game this convoluted and then give us little to no info and then claim that's incredibly difficult with little to no handholding? There's a difference between little to no handholding and then just basically throwing us into the deep end with absolutely nothing. Like, come on, dude, you gotta throw us a bone. And then a quick thing about games with permadeath. I congratulate you guys on having a life system. So dying once doesn't mean you lose it all, right? Like Ghoul Re. But the thing is, right? Permadeath, I don't think should be a punishment. I understand you should lose something from dying in permadeath, but a big point about games with permadeath mechanics is they're always built around having an incentive to bring you back into playing even after you lose everything you have and die. Think about roguelikes like Dead Cells. When you die, your run is gone, you lose all the gear you have, but you're able to basically afford stuff to make your next run a little easier and a little better. So while you did lose everything, there's incentive to keep on playing regardless. And I just don't feel like games with permadeath systems like this really have that. You know what I mean? Having a overly convoluted, I think it's amazing. I think personally having such a deep game is really cool. But if you're going to have a game with just so much to it, you gotta give the players something, man. You gotta give them a wiki, a Trello, something they can view stuff from. Otherwise, it's just like running around with absolutely nothing in our hands. And the next thing is, this is just Ghoul Re. Like, this is just admittingly Ghoul Re, no offense. And honestly, I'd rather play Ghoul Re. Wait, actually, no, that might be taking it too far. I hate Ghoul Re so much. But you know what? It is what it is, dude. But I just really wish games like these would just stop, bruh. Just because you can parry all the time does not make the game good. It doesn't make it entertaining. It doesn't mean we want to play it. You know what I mean? And I don't have to play it. That's true. I could just ignore the game. I don't have to play it. But it's like, I'm just so confused. Why are people playing this? It feels like you're getting the exact same thing that no one wanted in the first place. You're just literally playing Ghoul Re again, I feel. There's definitely some cool stuff to this game, but I do not think I want to play it, man. Like I want to get into the action. So why was it so complicated just to literally find out how to join the CCG? No, actually no. That part was easy. I just wish you had a control scheme, control layout. Like throw me a little bone. Show me what to do. You know what I mean? I hate the idea that I'm just basically running around doing who knows what because there's just nothing that indicates what you're really supposed to do. There is a quest system, which I will pat you on the back. That's a good thing. But still, man, it's just, no. I don't understand why every YouTuber is glazing this game like it did something right. No, it didn't. It overall just feels like the same thing. Y'all just want a game with good combat, so you don't really care about the progression. We saw it with Type Soul. Type Soul probably had some of the worst progression I've seen in a game to date. Maybe. Project Moongetsu does exist. But still, Type Soul, I mean, the progression was terrible. But why did people play it? They just like the combat. You guys just want another Type Soul, bro. Y'all do not care about the game. If Type Soul got re-released again for the 4th time, I guarantee every single person would hop back on it because that's just all y'all want to play, bro. You just want your parry-based game. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, come on now. The game is not that good. Why are we glazing it like it is? It's not. Anyways, that's all I have to say, people. I'm done with Roblox anime games for a little bit. Like, I know Devil Hunter dropped, and I think it's cool. I might play it, but that's going to be off screen. I'd rather just actually play something I enjoy rather than deal with more Roblox anime games. Until I see a full release of something, I am not touching another Roblox anime game. I don't know what the thumbnail for this is going to be, and I'm barely going to edit this, but it's just going up, bro. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for tuning in.